Well, thank you, sir. You could also, if you want, go water all the greenhouses, beetle
Shit.
ducks.
One of these
The
times.
greenhouses up at the north part of the map, they probably all need topped off. And you don't have to come back here every time. We have a lake. There's like a pond up at the top.
Uh,
So you can fill up the trailer there.
And it's free.
It's free.
That's right.
you piece of shit phone.
Wax infringed that. A little too sensitive. There we go.
Get the fuck over here.
Are your feelings that sensitive, sir?
Okay, that looks
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
I need to go into Discord
Super
and
sensitive.
go into streaming live. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I don't know. Tyler was going to be in here. I had to put it in the fucking title. God
What you
damn it.
sure?
Ugh. Oh, no, no,
Why not
no.
start? There you go.
As normal. Thought I had everything ready, but oh no,
Morning,
no.
trees. How's it going, brother?
Kick it off,
My
and I
friend
don't have everything
Tyler
ready. Get the
there.
heck out
Says
of here. I
hello
need to
from
get into my stream.
Hawaii. You like Angry Orchard Ivory? It's my favorite.
Yes, some more tractors on my way.
I like all the flavors. There's all kinds of different flavors you
Bring
can
up
get.
Streamlabs in case somebody's in here. I don't see anybody in chat yet, so bring that up.
You,
So
baby.
now I can shut that down.
Howdy.
Minimize that. Open this up, and let's get out of Big Rig. And let's go to YouTube Studios and make sure everything looks good. I think everything looks good. Welcome to the stream, everybody. All right. So they can hear me. That's good. That's good. Tonight sounds like my cousin Tyler might actually join us on the stream on the server for a little bit, which would be great. We're just kind of continuing what we were started off last night, where we were switched over and did a field of my soybeans. Got them all done. Only had the one little field to do, and on the contrail, we're going to do some contracts tonight. And started this cornfield here, contract on this cornfield. Why, hi. How are you doing tonight, Michaela? Did you get your issues all fixed up there with your vehicle problems you had? And my last name is not E-I, it's E-A. That's all right. I get that all the time, though. Get that all the time. Anyhow, welcome to the stream. So I guess we just will get these guys kicked off, and hopefully Tyler will be in here in a little bit. Matter of fact, I ought to send him a quick message on Discord, quick. And bear with me, guys. One of these days, I'll have this fancy computer where I got, instead of one screen, I got three screens, and I don't have to tab between screens to send messages. I can just do all the fancy stuff, right? We hope. We hope my channel does good enough that we can do that. Discord, there you are. And let's see, I need to actually show that I'm online. And let me send me a message to Ty. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I'm sure you probably are. You've had quite the last couple of days there. Alrighty, so got that message sent off. Hopefully he'll get that and he'll give me a ringle-dingle-dingle ring back. And I'll get over here. Let's get oh, I know what I need to do. I need to do this. Better get this done. I should have had this done an hour or half an hour ago when I actually logged in. I thought I'd be smart. I'm going to log in early enough that the map's all loaded in and everything. And I still managed to have to do fiddle or fart around with a few last minute things after I logged in. And then, of course, I put the wrong one in. There we go. It likes that much better. And let's see, we got somebody else popped into the stream, looks like. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, your first thing you're seeing is this. I should have had this done already. Honestly, had thought I was going to, but look, I did get logged in time that I had to see the map's all populated for once. Thank gosh. We got that all done. So let's get out of there. Let's get this guy going here. He needs to be unloaded. And we'll get him started on left. And let's see. Get you started. No, I don't even want that. I don't want that. I want that. And let's go over here. We'll get this guy going. Biggie Buds, welcome to the stream. Somebody new. I appreciate that. I hope you like what we're doing here. Chat away. I like to chat with my viewers and have a good time. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button if you happen to like what I'm doing. Nope, 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 nope. There, center. There, that's what I want. And there we go. And I just heard a bloop in my Discord, so I believe Ty has joined us.
Yeah, I gotta get the mods dragged over, but I'll be in.
Alrighty, well, welcome to the stream, Tyler. Well, no big deal. You get it loaded, you get it loaded. Shouldn't be too long, I don't think. I did do a last minute update, so hopefully you got that. I got that done before you decided to update to download. Oh, 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 needs to be right. There we go. There we go. Hoonigan, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it there. I did get over to your page and gave you a subscribe and watched a couple of your vids. I know you replied to my one message there. That one build looked like it was a pretty good build you were doing there. Alrighty. So, we got everything all kicked off and ready and going here. Except for these bad boys. I don't have anything in the... Oh no. Schnit. You did not fold up. Ugh. Hopefully, you don't want this to fold like that after you've set your... Hopefully we'll be okay, because sometimes it'll throw a... Oh, thank you, Biggie Buds. I appreciate that. Well, good. The more people I see around, the happier I'll be. Anyway, as I was saying, I have found that after you've made your auto drive course and made your dump point for your mother bin here, like we've been doing this because it just seems to work better for me than the course play grain carts deal. I got to give kudos to Kadurk for making that work. How he does it, I don't know. And then I forgot, I don't have my headlands all the way done, so I'm going to have a problem with my combine because he's going to want to run up the rear end of that mother bin. But anyway, what happens is you make all this and you set it up, and if you drop the auger on the mother bin before you start everything, it throws out a weird collision. And then next thing you know, these trucks don't want to go through here. You got to mess with it. So hopefully, I don't know why it decided to do that, if it had something to do with logging off the server last night or what it was. But I know I'm going to have to get this guy out of the way because that combine is going to come up here and we're going to have a problem. So, as we are, we'll sit here, wait for the combine to go by, and then we'll reset my mother bin, and hopefully we ain't got to fight with it all night. Or I shouldn't say all night, during this field. This field won't take us too long to get this field. 75 acres, 3 combines are going. It won't take too terribly long. Alrighty. Sounds like Tyler's on his way in. I do believe Tyler's working on a contract himself. In all reality, he's got a field of his own he ought to be working on. 136, I think. I got all mine done except for 211 and 215. They're not quite ready. They got just be next month, and I'll be doing sunflowers on 215 and my big field of soybeans. So I got all my other fields of corn done and everything else. So we're on to contracts for the rest of this deal, unless some of the guys that are on here need some help. I do see we might do some stuff for Morris, because I don't know when he's going to get back on here. He in real life, he's similar to me. He kind of farms. I'm a farmer in real life, but he works for a custom harvest guy, and I guess you could say he's a farmer too, because the custom harvest guy he works for, he keeps him around all year long, and he's got a farm in Texas that he farms with his brothers. So that's who Morris works for. So in the off months, he's doing some farming. All right. Well, hopefully, about the time Tyler actually synchronizes is probably about the time I need to be. And my grain cart driver is going to go, what the heck? Where is that mother bin at? I'm supposed to be dumping in. Well, and then of course we got a collision. See, what I mean, exactly what I mean when I put on my description about courseplay antics. As much as I like courseplay, I hate it. It's a love-hate relationship. There, see, I knew it'd happen. There he is. 4. So somebody else snuck in here. Welcome to the stream. We're going to knock down some corn this evening. I believe that's what Tyler's got planned too.
Yep.
So.
Come on. We're almost there.
Alrighty, let's bring this up. Need to bring this up so I can park my tractor where I put my point up there for the mother bin. Alright. We want you pretty much in the center of that cab is about where we want it. I'm going to back up just a scotch. Yeah, about right there. Alright. So, this guy, let's have him spin back around here and see if he'll actually do what he's supposed to do. Biggie, I work on a foreman for, we used to have about 3,200 acres, but now we've sold off a little few pieces of ground that weren't that great of ground, and they were farther away from the main place, so we sold them off. I think we're down to about 3,000 acres, and about out of all of that, I think about 2,800 or so is farmable. And anyway, we're a grain farm. We raise field corn, alfalfa. We got about 550 acres of alfalfa. We're going to put about another 40 to 45 acres of alfalfa in this year. So I think we're going to end up with about 600, about 600 acres of alfalfa, and that keeps me busy. I'll tell you what. As soon as I get done planting corn. And hey, Rusty, welcome to the stream. And we also raise our particular farm. We raise some edible beans, which would be pinto beans, Great Northerns, kidneys, small reds, large reds, black beans. That's what an edible bean is considered. It's not like a soybean. So I think last I heard we were going to have about 200 acres I think, Northerns we're going to plant this year, and about 200 acres of pintos. So, and I plan on getting some real life farming footage, especially of the bean stuff, because I know that's something that's kind of specialized. I know North Dakota and parts of Minnesota and some South Dakota raise some edible beans. North Dakota raises a lot of pinto beans. Here in the Panhandle of Nebraska, we raise quite a few pinto beans, but more Northerns are raised here. California, I think in Idaho, they raise some edible beans too. So, and I think about 8 years ago, it was before I came back to the farm. I was working for railroad then. They switched from doing the traditional way of edible beans to we now direct cut, which is basically the same as how you harvest soybeans. You have a flex head, and they have new varieties of the edible beans that are standing up that you can direct cut. Otherwise, you have to. They have what they call, and of course, you're going to be in the way, aren't you, dummy? Thanks for taking out my corn head. There. Jeez. Anyway, never mind that. We'll just have to put a new snoot on the outside there. Anyway, they used to have what they call a picket windrower, and it's kind of like a rod weeder. It just goes about an inch or so underneath the ground of the rod, and it rolls it up, and then it's got kind of like a inverter type thing. Teeth pick it up, and it puts it in a windrow, and then you come back with be similar to like a pickup head, similar to what we just got released to us from BC Bueller. So you can how they windrow this stuff. So it's similar to that. Pickett also makes a pull type combine that's special for just doing beans. As far as how it looks, it's real similar to how a bean or a peanut combine looks. I've watched a few of those guys on YouTube that are doing peanuts, and that seems quite interesting. I'd like to see more of that. I'd actually like to see some of that in farming sim. But anyway, that's what we raise, and things are about to get busy. We've had some snow this winter that's stuck around. That guy's never done that before. I wonder why he's doing it now. Anyway, it's been quite the winter. Winter hasn't been wanting to let go. Matter of fact, later at the end of this week, there's supposed to be another round of junk go through, and it sounds like South Dakota, parts of Iowa, and Minnesota is going to get hit with yet another snowstorm up there. We're supposed to be on the edge of it, so we're probably going to get rain.
I don't need any more snow.
Yeah, I know you don't need any more snow. But be prepared. This weekend, it looked like it was supposed to get pretty nasty up there. And you're going to get it this time. Looked to me like. That's what this latest long-range forecast was showing. You know, I love how on auto drive and course play you click on the avoid fruit thing. See, this is why I don't have crop destruction on. It's part of the reason. But I guess whatever the shortest route is, as long as you get that sucker in. Oh, oh, okay. Now for the real test to find out if my auger being folded up is going to mess up our trucks working. I sure hope not. That gets to be a pain when you got to fiddle fart around with that thing because it's detecting a collision. Well, lucky there. We're going to get lucky. Alrighty. Get my other pink K-dub going. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? Anyway. Okay. Get you going so you can get loaded up there. Well, so far, other than a little rocky start going on there, things are working okay, it looks like. Alrighty. Yeah, it won't take too long. We'll have this 75 acres knocked out, I don't think. Now, next thing I better do is I better double check, make sure them trucks are going to take that to the right place. I've done that before. And the next thing you know, you're not filling your contract and you got a problem.
That's how
So,
mine started with this one.
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet. All right, farmers market. Okay, so I think we got them going up north to the farmers market up here where the exclamation point is. Oh, he's taking off that way. All right. All right, I think we got that going good. So, how's everybody doing this evening? Everybody having a good evening? Everybody have a good weekend? Glad Monday's over. Okay. Answering a text here real quick. Only time you can play Farm Sim and text at the same time is when you have course play and it's behaving. Otherwise, texting or messaging on Farm Sim's about like texting and messaging on while you're driving. You usually have a mess. Okay. Come on. Alright. Looks like they're going to behave, I think. Oh. Get out of the way here. Let my cat in here. Alright, there we go. I don't think we're done farting around with something we're not supposed to be doing. All right. Well, did you have an all right weekend, Tyler?
It wasn't bad. On there being windy.
Yeah, Saturday was fairly breezy here. Yesterday wasn't too bad.
I went out once. I went over to my in-laws to double check some stuff. Got a truck picked up.
Oh.
Decided I wasn't going out this. Oh, anyways.
All right. I'm going to tab out of here just a bit and turn Tyler up a little bit in Discord. You gotta love how you get all these settings the way you want them, and then you start streaming and you start doing this kind of stuff, and settings are just. It seems like you're always fiddling with them. Seems like you're always fiddling with them. Alrighty, there maybe Tyler come through just a little better now.
How about meow?
Hey, that'll work. There, now I can turn you back down on my deal, on my end here. Alrighty, there we go. That's better. All right. So Biggie said back a couple years ago, I worked on a cow farm in West Virginia, and it was fun, but I didn't care for the hay season. Really? Well,
Hay season's the best part.
I I love hay season as long as you ain't got to do them idiot cubes. I mean, little square bales. Here in Nebraska, we started calling those idiot cubes because there's just so much better ways to put up hay than small square bales.
Floss bucking bale sucks when you're 5'2".
Yeah. Well, I didn't particularly care for him at 5'7" either, Tyler. it means
Get it on the trailer.
means hard work. That's what it means. But anyway, yeah. I don't know. Actually, haying season, is actually my favorite time of year. Almost, swathing hay is one of my favorite things to do. And next to it, probably actually a little more is I love combining corn. I love combining corn, especially good corn. I like combining corn. That's my favorite thing to do.
Fresh cut alfalfa. Smells so good.
Yep, fresh cut hay. Yes, sir. Oh, we're up to 7 viewers. Somebody else snuck in here. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourself. And if you like what's going on, hit that subscribe button for me, would you please? If you're not subscribed already. There, that's all I'm going to say that, because I hate doing that. I feel like I'm begging when I say that, even though I need it. But I just, ugh, I hate that feeling.
Oh, hope you don't need your trucks.
Which trucks?
Pink and black.
Yes. That's
You're waiting on me.
That's who's hauling. Hauling. Oh, by the way, means I haven't got to talk to you since the last time you were on this server. The next time you decide to leave this server, don't just abruptly leave the server in the middle of a contract. Make sure your semis are not in the middle of the highway.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense, huh?
Yeah, we had a hell of a wreck. That's why your semis were sitting off to the side of the road. Hey, Ninja, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it, buddy. Yeah, that was... I'm like, my trucks ought to be back by now. Why aren't they back yet? And I'm thumbing through my... I'm like, oh, that's why. Tyler forgot to pull these trucks off the edge of the road when he quit the other night. So why in the hell, dum-dum, did you not dump?
There's something wrong with that trigger.
There wasn't used to be.
I had a hell of a time with it the other day.
Hi, Trevor. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Ray. Welcome to the stream. Huh. This trigger was working when I put it in here and was tested everything. It was working great for... The reason why this got put in is because it actually would work for hay bales, but none of the other triggers did. So let's fart around with this, figure out what the hell the deal here is. Goody, just what I need to do tonight. Of course, that's just like I said. Instead of course play antics, this is just going to be farm sim auto drive antics, I guess. Wonder what the hell the deal is this is all of a sudden. That's not going to be good when you got a contractor that's supposed to go here.
I got my first truck hit it fine. And then it took it a while, I guess, to hit the back tip.
What's going on? Well, I know I tested this one before I put it in here.
I know.
Hey, Jake! Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hopefully your stream ended well.
Fine. For like the first 3 or 4, and then it just went to hell after that.
Great. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. You're using the Wilsons, right, Ty?
Yeah. Yep, doing the Wilsons.
Hey, CS! Welcome to the stream. Oh, am I getting rated by Jake? Awesome. Thanks, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I can't thank you enough in the first place for the shout outs and help you've given me already. Getting rated by Jake. Wow. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that's in the stream and any that has helped get my name out a little bit the last couple of days. And I just can't thank you guys enough. Between Jake and Bonehead and Big Rig and Ninja Farmer being here and Ray, and now I see I got Trevor here. He's a new guy. I hadn't seen him in the chat before. You know, Ninja, Biggie Buds, Rusty. I gotta give Rusty a big shout out too there. Hoonigan, definitely Hoonigan. He's been a regular. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Matter of fact, I warned Hoonigan last night. He keeps farting around and being a regular like that. He's gonna finding himself as a moderator. Which I suppose I need one or two or three. So this is not good. So it's probably not a trailer issue then, huh?
I changed out trailers. That's what I did too, to try it. And I think one of them worked better than the other, but I'm not 100%. All I know is I had issues.
Thanks, Jake. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, buddy. What the hell are we gonna do here? That ain't good because this is a contract. It's got to be delivered.
I know. Same issue I got.
What true trailers did you try?
Let's see. Let me get out. I got the Wilson spread axle. I think the purple one's the new one. Also the spread axle. And the spread axle. All of them Wilsons. Except.
Alrighty, so I guess. Well, I got the load key distinctions is what I got, and it doesn't matter whether it's the regular double hopper or the triple hopper ones. They're all about the same height. So let me get my Trinity live bottom quick and see if that makes any difference.
I have both the 80,000 and the regular pace setter at 69,000.
That's not.
Can't remember which one works better. Pace setter, I think. Yeah,
Well, the spread axle or the other one?
the regular,
The
not the
regular.
spread.
Well,
The two
ah,
blue ones are the spreads. Well, no, I take that back. One blue purple one is the spread axle, and then the purple with the purple is the base axle. And it seems to be working.
all right. Well, I got my Trinity live bottom hooked up. We'll see if that will if that'll do it or not. Corn, corn, corn. I mean, you can't reach frickin' Mother Bin truckload, you dumbass. Yes, you should be able to.
I've been getting it too.
Gotta love farm sim. When it works, it works. When it don't, it don't. Oh, come bullshit. Why are you telling me you can't reach it? We got some point somewhere? Did I delete something I shouldn't have deleted the other day when I was deleting shit that I didn't need to delete? Alright. Bear with me here, guys. Bear with me. We gotta fix an issue here. That all looks fine. Connected there. I think we're connected down there. You mean you ain't connected? Whoa. Alrighty, fine. Then if you're going to be that way, then just go to field 196. Something issue with 196 mother bin. So go to field 196. And I can get a truck over there so I can figure out what we got wrong. We can get to that. Ugh. Anyway, I'm not sure what we're going to do here. I got combines sitting and waiting. What in the hell is the deal with this? This has never acted up before. I've sold here more than once. We haven't even had any updates lately since I put this all in here to mess things up like you can normally blame shit on. Really? Come on.
Fuck. My ping is just outrageous.
Yeah, my ping ain't the greatest either. I wonder if that's part of the issue.
Yeah, but you're not jumping up to 1,000.
Hi, Hodge. Welcome to the stream, buddy. No, I'm 50, mid 50 milliseconds.
Yeah, I every once in a while hit 1,000. I get it. Not like I don't have good internet.
Oh, I know that. Son of a... This is the kind of stuff that makes me really have to bite my lip when I'm trying not to cuss.
Well, I already did, so hopefully you didn't catch it on stream.
Well, everybody that's been watching my stream knows that
Although technically it shouldn't matter, you're not monetized yet, so might as well just get it out of your system and keep practicing.
even if you are monetized, it doesn't. If you put the age restricted thing on your videos.
Yeah, now, but before, works.
Not that I go out of my way. It's something I need to learn how to not do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There he is. Now, what the heck's the deal that you won't recognize? Ice Farm Sim Freak, welcome to the stream. Yeah. You sure did there, Hodge. Alrighty, what do we got going on that this dumb thing doesn't seem to think it wants to work? Oh, I think I see. I see my issue. Yes, sir. Right here. See this? This isn't connected. See? We're not connected. I knew. Alright, you delete. Slide you over here. Well, no wonder it didn't want to work. So that'd have been the next thing, even if it was a dump, that it wouldn't have come back. Line them up. There. Now, I'll bet they don't give me that same stupid error. Ah. Alrighty. Field 196. No, we want mother bin 196. Mother bin truckload 196. Aha! Worky now. Hey, CDW. Welcome to the stream, Chad. Appreciate you dropping by. Yeah, how was work today? Did you get a lot done out there in Iowa? We're in the middle of trying to fix an issue with the trigger on a cell point that I added here a while back. It doesn't seem to want to work, and it was working when I tested it. It was working the other day when I was selling bales. Maybe it's clogged full of bales and it can't take corn no more. Charles. Lots of fixing, yes. We are in that same mode. We're doing preseason and the planter. We bought a new planter. We bought it last week on a sale. And it's supposed to be here sometime this week, but we're still going to use the old one because it's got all the fertilizer stuff set up on it, and we're not sure what the new one's all going to be. And we need to be in the field a week from today or so. So we're going ahead and get the other one going. We're going to plant all the stuff. We're going to put pre-emerged fertilizer down with. Otherwise, the other one, I guess, we're going to use on the regular stuff. So, yes, it's busy. It's that time of year. Like I said the other night, most likely this weekend, maybe this coming weekend, but it'll be hard pressed. It's going to be my last 2-day weekend for quite some time, probably.
Preach the good news. And anyway, my Wilsons are working.
Your Wilsons are working?
Yeah, but I gotta get into them and move it forward to get the back tip side, and I gotta get it just right, or it won't do it.
Well, the damn load kings aren't working. I don't know why. I know when I tested that earlier, all that was working. Well, I guess I can switch back to the Wilsons, but I really don't want to. I like my load kings. They haul a little more. How's it sound, everybody? Is the game sound okay, or is it a little more than my voice sound? In my headset, man, that game sounds like wow.
I'll unmute you and I'll check.
Let me come in here. Hi, Mrs. Wild. I went to try to do a drive-by on your stream you were having just as I was getting ready to start, and I didn't have enough time. I did get popped into Jake's for a minute or two, and I get popped into Big Rig Frosties for just a minute or two before I started. By the time I got that done, you were done already. Alrighty. Settings. Sounds.
You can adjust both your voice and my voice. As far as your vehicles, I don't know. You'll have to
Well,
get out of
here.
the thing.
Yeah. Well, Kenworths are louder anyway. How is that? Is it more too much game sound?
No, that's about right. I mean, they're a little low,
Okay.
but not terrible because, you know,
I am.
those Kenworth and louder
But our voices are coming through the game sounds fine, right? I guess it's just by how it sounds in my headset.
You could adjust both our levels up a little.
Up?
Yeah. Like, I'm really quiet, and when you embellish and push with your diaphragm, you're good, but you don't always speak with your diaphragm, so you're a little quiet.
I don't? Oh, come now. Yes, me and my soft-spoken voice. Alright, so, Discord. Where the heck do I
So
need it?
even there, you were quiet when you were being a smartass.
Yes. I even... Well, I know how I can turn me up, but I don't know about you. How do you do that in the whole when you're doing it in the stream thing? Do you know?
No, that's why I used OBS, because I could do it there.
Well, I think when you're using, you have to turn yourself up, don't you? Because I can turn me up, but I can't turn you up in Discord, as far as I know.
Yeah, you click on my name on Discord, and that increases my volume. But then I'll be really loud in your headset. So, I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, but we want it so Discord's broadcasting you and me.
Correct.
All of this lovely crap you get to learn is, I want to be a content creator. Yep, okay. It's under user settings. I don't want user settings. I don't think I want server settings. Privacy settings. Profile.
Well, I have my input all the way up, so
Server
I'm not going to be able to get
boost.
any louder.
Right. Server settings. Audio log. It's not under audio log, I don't think. Audit. Durr. Jeez. I just learned how to read. Audit, not audio. God. Never mind me, guys. I just got out of grade school. So, server management, boost, subscription, enable community. Man, I don't see anything in here for soundboard. This is so you can do them goofy sounds. Not. Well, I know how I can turn me up. I don't have my input on into my computer turned up on my microphone. Now on settings for audio, voice audio on me, input volume is what you need to turn up, right? Yeah, I got it maxed. Not output, input. Right. Well, this is what I will do for this part of it. Setting, no. Bear with me, guys, please. I can turn up the volume on the main volume to 55 instead of 45. Is this any better, Tyler?
Uh, didn't notice much of a difference.
I don't know. How how do we sound as far as our voices go there, chat? And the people that are viewing the live stream, can you let us know, please? I think I'm still going to turn down the vehicle volume one more notch. And of course, let's see if the live bottom works. Probably not. Be mind like I'll get all these damn trailers all zipped full of corn.
There you
Well,
go.
that's good. Phew. You're kidding me. Well, that's not what you normally haul corn with, but you can. What do you mean you can't reach Mother Bin truckload? I fixed it. You son of a... Where is it screwed up now, you son of a bit? It's really tested my patience tonight, isn't it? Guess it is. This is why I include... Come on, just work, will you? Jeez, we already got enough problems with you, you stupid thing. What do you mean you can't go to field 96?
Oh, I see it. The point from where your truck is to the point be in front of it, the arrow's pointing towards the dump zone instead of away from it.
Oh. Oh. This to here needs to go from here
Broken.
to there. No, it was going the wrong way, so it can't. That's what it was
No,
thinking.
no, it was broken because I broke it last week.
Oh!
And when I tried to fix it, I didn't fix it right. I
Oh!
didn't notice the arrow until now.
Nice! Nice! Yeah, now the truth
Well,
comes out,
part
huh?
of the problem might as well be part of the solution, right?
Oh, yeah! That helps.
I was wondering why it was doing that to me too. I just been pulling the damn thing forward on my own. I didn't see the arrow because I was so far out because like watching the trailer try and dump. I don't know.
Yeah, you had the direction arrow going the wrong way, so. Well, it's good to see that the Wilsons are working. I wonder why the hell these aren't working. I've never had trouble with
Yeah,
these.
well, see if it does the back. It still seems to have an issue on the back sometimes.
Well, that's probably why it was screwing up, because it wasn't wanting to.
Come on. Nope.
Oh, come on, Keith. Real men wear pink.
Damn right.
These are my breast cancer awareness trucks. And when it's not breast cancer month, they are just breast awareness trucks. Showing the love for the boobies.
Hooray for boobies. Come on.
uh, you must
Well, I
say,
appreciate that you're showing your aunt.
I think they turned out pretty sharp being pink and black like that.
Black is some of the best color combinations there are.
I
Certain
just
browns go well.
I wanted to be a little different. Everybody else was doing something different, so that's what I had. That's what I come up with.
Stabilize trigger.
So you're still having issues.
Yep.
Oh
Just like
shit. I
last.
don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with these two trucks are full of corn.
Come on.
I wonder. I wonder.
Oh.
Shop sale trigger.
Fucking lag spike.
Okay, I moved the shop the shop cell trigger. Okay, I moved it. I'm gonna try something.
Explain the lag spike.
I am going to try something quick. All the stuff you get to do to make things work sometimes is about mind-boggling when it comes to farm sim. Unhook my Thunder trailer. And I need to up. That's what I should have done this weekend, and I totally forgot about it. Ah! Forgot all about JJ's new version of this Super Duty. I got it downloaded, I just haven't put my special touches to it yet. And I need to do that. Because his new version's got the active suspension on it like he has on his W990s. And
Right.
I think he
I'll have
added.
him come back.
I think he had him do some other stuff. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about my little faux pas tonight. We're having some issues here. So I don't want to be in a goddamn passenger. Get out of my pickup. Tyler,
Buddy,
get out of my pickup.
I'm not there.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Oh, this stupid game. There.
I was in my semi.
It says you're in my pickup.
No, I'm not.
And
I'm
I'm
on your
I'm in the
semi.
passenger seat behind you.
Love it.
See?
Standing next to you.
Get in and get out. See if you can get in and get out. See? Oh, you gotta love Farm Sim. You are two people.
Yep.
So is there four passengers in this thing? Holy Toledo, check that out.
Yeah, I'm in the back seat.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What happens if we hit reset again? Oh, good gosh. Oh, can't anything just...
Oh, never mind. I'm in the wrong thing.
Anyway.
I'm gonna try and get back in your pickup.
Well, I don't know why it's... Come on. Everybody's probably laughing, going, "Gee, this guy's played for it. He's supposed to know what he's doing."
Sure.
I do know what I'm doing.
Other shit.
I know what I'm doing. I know that I've played Farm Sim long enough to know that it doesn't always work. And then I also know that I have this thing where I seem to think I have to play some mods. And when you play with mods,
What the? No.
so see, it's goofied up. Hi, Farmer Tech. Welcome to the stream. They won't even let me reset the stupid thing because it says that you're in it. Ah, son of a tittle twink anyway. Well, fine. Well, the reason why I brought the damn thing over here is because I was going to use it to do this.
Yeah, just use your super strength.
So, I'm going to do the next best thing like any good farm sim player would do. And use super strength on a lumberjack mod, because let's face it, nobody really uses lumberjack mod the way they're supposed to. Now, this thing's got to be hooked up to a tractor, I suppose. Because I've never used this thing that BC Bueller let out.
I was able to start it.
Huh?
I was able to get in it and start it. Believe it or not.
So let's see if the damn thing will work now. Ha! Where there's a will, there's a way. Don't mess with a real farmer farm sim, I'll show you.
Michigan. Huron. That's the map.
Yeah, Huron, Michigan, farmer tech, that's what we're playing on here. Probably one of my favorite maps that has come out for FS22, because I like big stuff. So I wonder what the hell the deal with that stupid trigger is. So now the problem's going to be, I got to get in that truck because this truck works. Stop, stop, stop. Or we have a problem here. Oh, well, here, I'll give you an overview as far as the fields go here at Farmer Tech. This is the PDA of the feeding. It's got 215 fields ranging from, I think 57 down here is one of the smallest ones. From this one to the biggest one, which this is a 16x map, so this is actually supposed to be considered a section, so it's supposed to be 600 and some acres. So this one here is 632 acres, 57 is 24 acres, is the smallest one on here, I'm pretty sure. So it's got all different sizes of fields. I mean, so like 35 up here, we're at 118. 10 up here is at 63. I take that back. 5780 is the lowest short one. We have two little ones up here, 20s or 13. Either way, it's got all kinds of sizes. It covers them all. But for the most part, it's for bigger farming. Bigger farming. No, it's 16x. And it doesn't have any added crops or anything like that. It's actually I played on it single player for a little bit right after it came out, and then I was on Kadurk's. I was a paying member to Kadurk's channel, and I was on his servers, and he added this to one of his servers, and we played on it for quite a while. It's it's actually, in my opinion, a really good server. Really good server map. Get myself spit out what I'm trying to say here. And for the reason I say it's a good server map is because you can have plenty of people on here, and there's room to grow. And there's also, you know, you can start out a farm like we've been doing. We've been playing on here off and on since Christmas. You know, I'll bring this up again just for example. You know, this is our first fall harvest because we did the start in spring. You know, and I got the purple ground. This is all my ground. Tyler over here, who's on here right now with me, my cousin, he's got the green area. And Morris, this is actually who's renting the server, is Morris. He's got the red, and then Grim, another friend of ours, he's got this yellow up here, or orange, or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, you look at that, we all got pretty good amount of starting ground, and we got all of this here that we can do for contracts. So for a server map, it's awesome and it's not huge as far as the data size, and it's like 1.6 meg or something like that. It's not bad. But anyway, it's a good server map because you got room to grow your farm. And you're not right on top of each other, and you got all that extra NPCs to do. Just for example, I'll bring up and we run the Better Contracts mod. You know, look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10 too many damn baling contracts. I'm over baling. 10, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 45, and then we have your supply transfer. And I put the supply transport contracts in here for something for us to do in wintertime. But, 45, and it's not always that many, but right now it's a busy month. So there's 45 contracts to do. So it's perfect for a server, in my opinion, because you can get as many people on here playing, and you got enough people to not be on top of each other. We're definitely not on top of each other. Plenty of contracts to do to grow your farms. It's always something to do that way. All right, enough of my promoting this map. There's a few little quirks with the map that I wish that after his last, I can't remember who made this map, but he put out a couple updates to it, and he hasn't done anything since July. I wish he'd put out, he'd update it again. There's a few little quirks here or there that it could be updated. Like, I have found edges of fields that aren't quite painted quite correctly, so they're really jagged. And so courseplay kind of gets a little wonky on a few fields. I went through and cleaned them up with the landscaping and painting some of them. Okay, so I wonder, can we, being as the stupid server decided it wants to do something weird and doesn't want to wants Tyler to be in here in two different places, can we pick up this bad boy? Move you over just a little bit. How far over? Find out how far over. We can move that and it'll still work. Quit jumping around, damn it. And see if this guy will still work without hitting it. I don't want Alt, I want F1. Oh, figures. Alrighty, what kind of mess we got going on down here now? So we got one that just finished work, okay. What a mess, right? What a mess. Alright, get you out of the way here. Why the hell isn't that combine unloaded yet? Come on, server. Get your save poop out of the group here. Great. Suppose some numbnut. No. Well, why the hell aren't they unloading?
But it looks like you have it on the wrong setting. On the auto drive.
No. He's on.
No, on the combine.
No, I don't. Green cart on white. On green cart white. See, it's on green cart white.
Yeah, but I clicked the road thing. I've had to switch mine from
Oh!
road to...
It's not supposed to be on the road. How did it get on the road thing? That's what it's supposed to be. No, that part don't matter on the combine. It can be on the...
But that's why I made it work.
It can be on the road as long as you're... You just have to... You don't even have to click on, and it's just got to match what you have on your grain carts.
No, but I couldn't get mine to work unless I had it on the other thing.
Well.
Yay.
Obviously, nothing wants to work right tonight. Go to the combine, dum-dum. There.
Roasting 6 of 6 forage soybeans. Oops.
We need to back up. Hurry. Hurry. Before that other truck gets here. Oh yeah, now they both want to go unload him. Jeez. Oh, I tell you what, Farmer Tech, when it comes to course play, there is no such thing as figuring it out. There's getting somewhat of an idea how it's supposed to work, and then you just fight with it all the time. Some nights you'll play with it and it works flawlessly. You don't have any issues. The next night you'll get on it and it don't matter whether it's single player or on a server, and you'll fight with the dang thing all night long, or day long, or whenever you're playing. So, and Tyler can attest to that. He's had the, yeah, he can attest to that. So anyhow, that's just how it is. And I like to play big equipment, big fields. So you got to have it, and we're gonna have a collision. Why? There's no reason for this. See? So. All right, dum-dum, fine. I'll just do this manually. Get out of my way.
36 is corn. Okay.
Anyway, hope everybody's having a good evening. Enjoying the stream. Again, thanks for being here and dropping in. If you haven't subscribed or liked, hit that subscribe button and hit the like if you like what I'm doing and my craziness. And, and there's plenty of that going on around here. About ready to pull my hair out tonight. Because course play is being stupid. Come on, get up here, get up here, get up here, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
2,000 milliseconds, 1,000 milliseconds, 500, 300.
So, must be something on where the server's at, Tyler, because you got really good internet. Alrighty. There, now we're off to the races, right? Cooking with fire again instead of a cold, dull ember. There, now go unload, stupid. The last couple of times I set mine up on the field, takes off and goes in a circle and then starts on the course. Oh, you dip. Come on. Because you couldn't sense that he was right in front of you? No. All that area to go around him, I got to go right up to his nose and make him move. Come on. Work. Jesus. It all depends. I don't know. Most of the time, I've got it figured out well enough. Most of the time, it works. When it don't work is like little faux pas like now when you get grain carts that want to back in and not get out of the way or run into each other or get in each other's path or that part of it. Now, the part that we were working on a minute ago, that had nothing to do with course play and auto drive. It just has to do with the sell point. For some reason, the trigger isn't wanting to work. And why, I have no idea, because it had been working just fine. But yeah, course play is one of them. Like I said earlier, it's a love-hate relationship. You love it and you hate it all in the same sentence. But on the other side of it, this map has got enough big fields, and we're not always on at the same time to help each other out. You got to have it. There just ain't no way around it. You'll never get anything done if you're using GPS and yourself. So that's that. When it works great, and when it don't, it just makes you mad. And I would imagine the next issue so an auto drive most of the time always works. The biggest problems I ever have with auto drive is when you edit a course or you're putting in a course and you forget to connect when you start recording, or you get done recording, you don't get your lines connected. That's the biggest thing I usually run into with auto drive. And 90 times, majority of the time, it's some goofball thing you did. If something, so you just got to go around and see where you messed up at. You're not going to get full, so I'm going to shut you off. And funny how one combine fubbed up that whole thing. Okay, so why are you sitting here? There's a combine over there sitting there. Why are you sitting here, stupid? I know why. Because I said that I usually used auto drive. Why the hell ain't you wanting to shut off? I know why I was sitting there, wasn't moving. It's because the stupid server was doing a save or something. Anyway, As I was saying, most of the time I honestly have better luck with auto drive doing grain cart duty than I do course play doing grain cart duty. The only person I know that's had luck with that was Gadurk. Blows me away how he can get away with it because I've tried it and it never has worked right. And the other thing I don't like about course play when they do the grain cart thing, they load the trucks or whatever they're loading on the off side instead of the right side. McKimbo, welcome. How's Pokemon going?
Catch 'em all.
And then like that deal, he didn't have to cut over like that. I don't understand why it does that too. There's still some weird quirks. This is the latest, greatest version of course play too. So. Alrighty guys, let's get this going. Let's get this unloaded. Currently just hatching some eggs. Well, that's good. I did finally get to stop in and see Athena the other night for a little bit. I've been trying to get back and watch her and help support her, considering how much help she's given me getting this craziness. I decided to start on going. Alrighty, well, they're off to the races again. Can't get your back to unload, Tyler. Use this. Oh, it's gonna unload, I guess.
Whatever. I got fun.
That help any? So it's the back one that's not unloading on those? I'll bet I know why. Because if you back up, your tires drop down. I'll bet that trigger. The trigger is probably not right. What the hell is that? F5? Yep, there it is. Well, it looked to me like the trigger's that low. Huh.
Hey, don't touch me. Ah, come on.
Oh, doo-doo-doo. How's the weather where everybody's at? Everybody getting nice weather? It's pretty nice here today. It was the 70s. But it's going to go downhill all week. Today was 70, and then it's supposed to be 70. It was actually 75 today. 75 today, 70 tomorrow, and then it's slowly downhill from there. Getting colder and colder and colder for the weekend, of course.
Good. We had 90-degree weather. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, too quick for that crap. get him to unload? Hopefully we ain't got to do this the whole time. Like I said, I tested it and it was all working fine. Ugh. But of course, we got a stream going on, so of course it's not going to work right. Right?
Right.
Oh. Oh well. At least I found a workaround. Doesn't help our automation much, but at least we can get them unloaded. And I think it's counting towards a contract. I better check that. Yep, 76 delivered and 76% field done. All right, farmer, you have a good evening. Next one will probably be Wednesday.
Oh, I only got 84%. You need to deliver corn to the farmer's market. On the farmer's market, put the money in the account.
Alrighty. Got him unloaded. You can go back. And I'll get Tyler's through.
Where's my...
Come on. Oh, still ain't got nothing in the mother bin yet. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying themselves, enjoying the stream. If I haven't said hi to you and you just joined, welcome to the stream. We're having fun with Courseplay not wanting to work quite right tonight. And we got a sell point that's not wanting the triggers aren't wanting to work on it all of a sudden. So our auto drive ain't wanting to work right. So we're having to babysit it tonight. So, which kind of sucks when you're trying to interact with your chatters, because then you miss messages because you're concentrating on trying to figure out what the hell's messed up, what's going on. Anyway, but we figured out a little bit of it. It looks like Courseplay is going to behave itself for a little while now, hopefully. Jump in the combine, go for a ride. Yeah. Oh. What a beautiful green beast. Oh, listen to Hoonigan over here. Giving me crap about my green stuff again. Giving me a bad time about my green stuff.
Well, I saw one of the new fancy John Deere balers going up in Sioux Falls.
One of the
And I also seen a harvester, I wonder whatever.
Yeah?
We got. And then I also seen a green combine on the back of it. Oh boy, it looked like it caught fire. Also
Well,
seen a Sioux.
it don't matter what color they are, they will all burn. I've seen all colors of them charred wrecks of all colors. Slow down. I ain't gonna break anything. These green mean machines are eating corn eating. There. Slow down, you don't get nothing done. Oh, I like my John Deere stuff. I grew up around Ford and I grew up around Farmall and International and some Alice stuff. But I like Gleaners. Gleaners was the first combine I learned how to work on out of diesel school. So I'm looking forward to Sid's Gleaner mod coming out. His S, hopefully he makes an S98. Actually, if he's smart, he'll make so you can choose between S97 and S90 and S96, 97 and 98. The problem there is an S98 out there, and I have it on the server. But what I don't like about it is I don't like how it's not a very good combine. I mean, it's all right, but the pipe's too short. What are you doing here, you doofus thing? Really? Okay. So, it's the first time that's happened. Anyway. The pipe's... The pipe's too short. You have to... I mean, the widest head you can put on is 35 foot. And I don't like going much under 40. There's a very good chance of that, Hoonigan. There's a very good chance. I know there's a lot of people looking forward to it. I just hope he does as good a job on that Gleaner as he's done on all these other mods he's put out. Because this S700, I don't know if it's SIDS or if it's customs. One of the two that I edited. But I know a few people in my friends loop that play Farm Sim that when SIDS comes out, it'll be in their mods list. Why are you backing up, stupid? See? All right, course play guys, fix that crap. I don't know how many dang times we keep getting the new versions and new versions. And this stupid thing and it don't matter what tractor it is. They go run up to the combine like that, and I don't know if I'm the only one that has that problem or not. They'll run up the combine and then it'll stop and back up, and it gives you that error deal of clearing path for combine or some stupid thing before it actually goes underneath the stupid and unloads. Why it does that junk, I have no idea. And it's been doing that for a year. I have noticed one thing with this version of course play that the last version wasn't doing. My 9630 wasn't doing that weird weave back and forth junk that it's doing right now. No, Hoonigan, he does not work for Giants anymore. He worked for Giants for a month and a half and didn't like being away from his fiancée and his animals, so he quit and went back home. So, oh, Jesus, course play.
You fucking guys are playing some serious grab ass here.
I know. I see that.
I mean, I was a cart driver, and we did some dumb shit, but not that.
Well, like I said, I don't know what the hell the deal with this 9630 is. It's the first time it was doing that. It's been doing that weaving back and forth junk. It never was doing that. Just started doing that. Yeah, it's been about a month ago now. Hoonigan, I think that came out. It was on. I caught it on one of DJ Goham's Farm Sim News things. It's funny. I will not usually don't miss many of DJ Goham's Farm Sim News, and we're gonna run into each other. Wow. So, be a new hood and a new radiator on the front of that 9630. But anyway, as I was saying, I hardly ever miss any of DJ Goham's Farm Sim News, and then his mod, when he reports what mods are released. But I will not watch him play Farm Sim. He drives me dingbatty. I cannot stand watching him when he's playing Farm Sim. But it's Farm Sim News and that stuff. I don't miss that. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like him as far as a person goes. I just can't. I can't watch him play. I can't do it. So, with that said, if there's people that can't watch me, then I guess I understand. Which I hope not, but I understand. Let's just put it that way. Hey, firefighter, welcome to the stream. I appreciate that. I appreciate that lots. And there's Keith. Yeah, we're slowly getting this all figured out. I know I got lots of room to grow and things to change and do and make my channel better, I did record a single player video tonight when I got home, and it's uploaded and should be about ready. Should be updated to HD and dropping any minute, and if it hadn't dropped already. And I've been having a bit of a mental block on my single player stuff. I know it's not getting the views that the infamous the infamous firefighter. Yeah. Well, I was a volunteer fireman for about 12 years, so I know all about being an infamous fireman. When you're a volunteer, not all that greatly appreciated sometimes, even though you don't get paid to go out there and put your life on the line. I enjoyed my time while I was doing it, and I am still capable of doing it, but I am not doing it because I got tired of the politics.
Like any other nonprofit.
That's exactly right, Tyler. Just like any other nonprofit organization. There's always some stupid politics going on somewhere. And the volunteer fire department and EMT and that stuff, it's worse because you're a volunteer. All your training and stuff's pretty much out of your pocket, other than what you do through the fire department itself, as far as sanctioned trainings. But, like EMTs, they pay for all that themselves out of their pockets. And people appreciate it, but there are plenty of people that don't appreciate it. And for the amount of time you put in it, your free time, like I said, I served the public for about 12 years or so, and I think that's enough. Well, I'm glad you're paid. Good for you.
He's full-timer, though. That means he gets to sit in the fire hall for 12 to 24 fucking hours.
Yeah, sometimes. Depends on where he's a fireman at. I mean, sometimes they're pretty busy. Oh, and we got, oh, you hear that? Goddamn train going through town.
Ah.
It's just nice enough out. I got the windows open, so I guess, well, we'll just have to get stream bombed by a westbound BNSF train going through town.
Wow. He's got some pretty badass accreditation or certifications with his.
Full-time firefighter, paramedic, dive team special, and hazmat technician. Jesus. He's one of them dedicated guys that likes to do it all.
He's like my friend Marv out of Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He also does SWAT stuff, but then again, the dude's like fucking 300-pound muscles, 6 foot. Scary.
I weighed
Nice guy, but
I weighed
wow.
myself tonight after I got out of the shower, and I weighed 178.
Shut up.
I was happy.
I bet. Prick.
Finally away from that 204 I was a couple years ago, Christmas time, or a year ago, Christmas time.
I haven't weighed myself in a while, but I'll probably still
I'm
weigh.
out of Indianapolis, Marion County, Indiana, Station 19, right off the White River. Cool. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for your service. A big old shout out to anybody that's wearing a badge, whether it's a fireman's badge or a state patrol badge or a sheriff's badge. I support them people.
Why don't you just say uniform?
Huh?
Why don't you just say uniform?
Well, there are some idiots in uniforms that don't count. Some. Like mall cops. Oh, okay, anyway, no, they're important too, I guess. Any of our serving members of society, whether it be law enforcement, firefighter protection, or protection of our great American flag in our nation. Those people are important also. Come on. Where are you at? Stop. Because I know you ain't going to unload. I am one of them that did not serve our country. Tyler did. I appreciate him doing what he did. I looked into it and was going to, and for the college that I was going to go to, they weren't going to give me much for the GI Bill at that time because the technical college thing was fairly somewhat new, so the GI Bill was not governed towards it. So they have it set up at that time, so you got $900 and some or whatever it was, depending on the college, for a 4-year college, a semester. And the college I went to was 6 months. The tech college I went to didn't even teach you stupid history and that kind of stuff. Hey Jay, welcome to the stream. So I told them that they were going to have to draft me because they weren't giving me all my money, and I couldn't get it. You know, you get, what is it, $10,000 or some dang thing. I don't remember what it was at the time, but I was highly upset that
That was it?
yeah, they weren't going to give me hardly anything. And they've changed it since you did it, Tyler.
I know, they did the post 9/11. I just went with the regular Montgomery.
See, and part of that has to do with it. Technical colleges when I was in was a relative new thing. So they weren't set up for that. They were set up for 4-year colleges. And they wouldn't,
Now I can use mine for my on-the-job training at my electrical apprenticeship.
Right.
But I can't remember how much I got. I might have got 100,000, maybe 50.
Anyway, I don't remember what it was. I just know that I wasn't going to get it all, and it wasn't going to barely cover for my college tuition. So they wouldn't budge or do anything to help me. So I said, fine, I'm not going to join the GI thing. Now, if I had to do it over again, I might go full-time instead of being a weekend warrior.
Yeah.
That might be the difference too, because I was doing, yeah, get it spit out.
National Guard.
Yeah, National Guard thing.
Nasty girls.
Yeah.
All I can say, it was an experience.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. You know, I don't discredit anybody that's served our country one bit. My hat's off to all of them people. Well, anybody new jumped in here, welcome to the stream. We're having a bit of a problem with my course play and it not wanting to, the trigger on this cell point not wanting to work right. So we're having to kind of, for lack of a better term here, we've had to jury rig it to make it work. But we're making it work. Alrighty. So why are you not sitting again? Sitting again, you knotheads. Skip the loo, my darling. Do. Skipping through the cornfield here. We got two of you knotheads sitting and a combine over there that's doing nothing. Why? Why? Because nothing wants to work tonight. It's Monday. That's what it is. No wonder, Tyler. It's Monday. Nobody wants to work on Monday.
I had a great day at work today. It was an amazing day.
Well, that's great. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I have a feeling tomorrow will be my second Monday.
Anyway. Okay. And why are you not going to the combine? What the hell? He's done. And no, you don't need to exit the field. You need to go unload the combine. Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Just maybe I should have just done it myself tonight.
Right?
The way things are going, I probably got about as much done, I think. Well, looks like I've had pretty steady 5 to 6 people in here. I got 8 people in here now. Welcome to the stream if you just slipped in here. Sit back and enjoy yourself and watch me come pull my hair out because courseplay isn't wanting to work all that fantastic tonight. It's full of antics tonight for some reason. Oh, 9. We got another guy, another one in here. Welcome to the stream. And then watch, I'll pull up here, and I'll really mess with him. Stick my pipe out on the combine, that'll really make him goof up. Come on, get unloaded before he decides to take my unloaded pipe out. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Run out of room on your USB drive. I'll have to get my videos done and finish recording tomorrow. Yeah. I need to figure out what everybody's using for editing software, because many more of my editing. I'm going to have to figure out some editing on on my single player, so I can do some time lapse stuff. So I can do some time lapse stuff, because I've been recording 45 minutes to a half an hour and feel like I ain't getting nothing done but boring my viewers. At least on the live streams, if I got some people in the chat room, it hasn't been too bad the last couple of days. I did have a live stream last week where I only had a couple people. Man, and they weren't talking. That was a rough that was a rough live stream. It was last Wednesday. And we can take you out of circulation in this contract. We're not going to need you. Back up some more, because I know that front hopper's not full. What did I miss that for, stupid? Me leaving that corn in the field, that's money. Kind of like I did the first thing I've ever done last Wednesday. Or was it Thursday? Wednesday or Thursday. I combined corn in April. And there's a story behind that. It was underneath a pivot, and it was one of the first fields we did. And we come back to that field because the moisture was too high, four times, I think, and we had two different varieties in there. And got it all done, and somehow left 12 rows underneath the pivot, didn't get the pivot moved out, and didn't get them 12 rows done. And can you believe, what's the ACS? I see you're lurking. And anyway, and to believe it or not, the people that fenced out the corn stalks and put the cows on the corn stalks actually fenced it out. They didn't let the cows in on that corn. So we go out there because we had to put an update on that pivot package on that pivot. We go out there to put the pivot package on, and we pull out there, and it's like, oh shit, why is this corn still here? Oh, so I ended up spending a whole day. I had to go up to the shed, dig out one of the combines, and had to get the head on, had to cut all the shields and covers on, because of course we couldn't just leave it be. It's 12 rows. Went and combined those 12 rows and dumped them in the front of the... There was probably about 150 bushel there. So we got that done. It took me all day because by the time we got that done, I had to clean out the combine again, blow out the head, and all for 12 rows for a half a pivot. I will make goddamn sure this year that don't happen. And Jeff starts looking at me, and I look at Jeff, and I says, this is both of our faults. Don't you be trying to blame me. You run a combine just as much as I run a combine on this harvest crew when we're harvesting. Well, yeah, I suppose you got a point. Yeah, I know I got a point. So anyway, I must say, it's the first time I've harvested corn in April. See, yeah, doing that stupid backup thing. They've been doing that there. And I'll bet he doesn't get to the end. 98%, 99%. You gonna make it? Well, I'll be go to heck. He made it. Wow. Yes, CS. Some fairy dust would be welcome sight today. I tell you what. For some reason, we've been having some course play shenanigans like none other. And a few server shenanigans has been going on also, it seems like. So, darn sure not running as smooth as she did Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Last night when I was doing my beans, because Saturday night, will you stop, stupid? Because Saturday night was the night I was streaming Midwest, whatever it is, the same one that Jake was streaming earlier. I was doing my surprise stream. I was going to surprise everybody. That was going to be my next single player map, and because I really like that map, really like how it's laid out. And then got halfway in the middle of that stream, and everything was planned. I had a bunch of stuff planned that I didn't want planted, and I had used the start and spring mod because I want to plant. I had 2 fields of clover and only needed 1, and had 2 fields of alfalfa, only needed 1. I had 3 fields of oats. So I had started a hard worker in one of the fields of clover, and grabbed a tractor and chisel plow and was going to go, while one was doing it on hard worker course play, I was going to go do the other one by myself. Got over there and dropped the old chisel plow in the ground, and it wouldn't tear up the ground. So I'm like, what's the deal here? And farted around with it, and it went and got different chisel plow and a disc and a plow and cultivator, and none of them would work. So I'm like, okay, so maybe I have a conflict with the mod here. So we quickly swapped the maps to his other Broken Ma's other map that he's got out. That's a standard size map. That's a pretty cool map too. And all that one worked fine. So after the stream, I went and checked that, farted around on that map some more. And all of the added crop types that he added to the map. So I think he added alfalfa, clover, and white clover maybe, and peas. And anytime you had that in any of the fields, you couldn't plow any of it up. It didn't matter what growth state it was in, it wouldn't plow. Now, the easy dev control you could go force plant it to something else, and it would work. Just wait. You dumbass. I stick my nose in there because you can't just wait. I swear that the collision detection on auto drive is just a suggestion. It's not real. So anyway, I had to fart around with it, and that's what I found out. Because you plant anything else in any of the other fields, it would tear up like it's supposed to, and you could use easy dev control mod and force plant those fields to something else or whatever, and it would work fine then. But anytime that crop was planted in there, and I did mention that to Jake a little bit tonight when I made a brief appearance in the tail end of his stream before I started mine to let I didn't know he was going to do that, but I seen he was playing on that map, so I let him know that there was some issues with that map. But I do like that map. I love how it's laid out. The fields are pretty cool. It's not flat. I liked how he incorporated the Hereford feedlot into that map. Now that I know what's wrong with the map, I'm still seriously considering that map to be part of my mid-80s equipment single-player playthrough. Rusty gave me a pretty good idea the other night. He was talking about I should do a playthrough and do it with the equipment that we have on the real farm I work on, and try to set it up so it's similar to what the real farm I work for is like. And I would like to do that, but we don't have any maps that are anywhere close to that, to our area. And what's his name's Nebraska map is nowhere close. It's not even close to the two names that Rushville and Hay Springs that he put in that map. Does not look anything like what he put in that map. That map is totally fictitious. So we have lots of center pivots out here for irrigation, and we also have gravity irrigation where we use gated pipe and in corners and in fields that you can't quite get a pivot to work in. And I would really like to see somebody get a little more serious about making a map that has pivots in it. And even if it doesn't have a pivot that works, make some circular fields, because there's lots of pivots out there. Most of the major brands of manufacturers that make pivots are actually originate or have originated and are still in business in Nebraska. Valley, made in Valmont, Nebraska. Zimatic is made in Lindsay, Nebraska. Ranky is made in I want to say Deschler, but that's not right. Deschler is where vice grips used to be made. No, DeWitt's where vice grips used to be made. Ranky is made south east of Hastings somewhere, I think, is where Ranky's made. And T&L are made in Hastings. So there's 4 of your major brands right there that are made in Nebraska. There's your little information, agricultural history for the state of Nebraska. Yeah, I've seen him working on that. I've tried messing around with his other mod that he brought out, but that's not the portable one. The regular Zematic ones. And I just haven't taken the time and the patience to mess with that mod. In all reality, I should, because this map, as a matter of fact, I think, do I even have the dang thing on here? Do I have them in here? Yep, right there. See? I have it on here. I just have never used it yet. And this map would be a good one, so I need to mess with it, because this map would work good for it. There's some nice square fields that I don't want that. There's some fields on this map that you could put pivots on, no problem. you know, you could put pivots on here. I just haven't messed with it. I think the actual pivot itself is under sprayers. No, where are they at? I don't remember. What are they at? Huh. I don't remember where the heck them are at. But anyway, I thought they were under sprayers, but they're not. Unless they're under sprayers under the tractors. Where are you at, sprayers? Yep, there they are. See, I got the mod in here for them. I just haven't messed with it to figure it out and play with them. I think it's a cool concept. I mean, it puts on fertilizer, which in real life we put fertilizer through our pivots too. In real life, it's called fertigation, and you can also put chemicals on. That's called chemigation. You inject it into the water going in and through the pivot. And we do that with some of our fertilizer in the last pass in August, July, and some of August, some of early August. There's a last couple passes that are getting some on it. Alrighty, guys. So we've got it's 9:40 almost. My time. I kicked this off at actually. Get up here and see what's going on. I guess Tyler's taking care of it. Anyway, well, been streaming now since 7:30 Mountain Time, 8:30 Central, and 9:30 Eastern Time. So I do believe we've been doing it a little over 2 hours now, according to my clock. I think we're going to call it a stream, and I want to thank everybody that's been here tonight. I've had a pretty good turnout. I appreciate it. I know there have been a couple of other guys that were streaming tonight. You know, Jake was streaming. Big Rig Frosty was streaming. I know the wild woman, wild lady. What's her name? Crazy lady. Miss Wild Style, that's who it was. She was streaming there for a little bit, and I was going to do a drive-by, and I didn't manage to get her done. Anyway, everybody that stopped, I want to thank you for stopping and being part of the stream and watching me. And there again, also got a big thanks to the guys that have been giving me some shout-outs and have helped in helping me get going here, you know, like Jake and Hoonigan. I really got to give you a big shout out because you've been here every night. Biggie, I'm glad you've been here. CS, Jay, everybody. Bonehead, all those guys. Really good group of guys. So with that said, thanks for everybody being here, and keep the rubber side down. We'll catch y'all on the flip side, and have a good evening.